At our recent board meeting over in Wenatchee, we had a long discussion about what happened in the legislature in 2014 and how that affects our future opportunities to get salary increases for the rank and file. And I wanted to go over in detail what occurred and how it's going to affect the outcome for 2015. First of all, it's important to note that there was never any expectation during the session 2014 that there was going to be a salary increase in 2014. We are still in the 13-14 biennium and also the bargaining agreement that was put into the budget in January of 2013. So you got a pay raise in July of 2013, and you did get a pay raise in July of 2014, albeit a very small one. What we're working on is the 15-17 biennium and the contract agreement that we are in the process of negotiating right now. But what happened during the 2014 session is going to be very important to the outcome of that agreement and what the arbitrator might decide for us for January of 2015. This is what happened. We had a lot of interest, and we had a day on the Hill that generated a lot of interest with a lot of members about our problem with salaries. We had one state senator introduce two bills in the Senate that would have given us the entire $30 of the basic registration fee for the State Patrol highway account. Currently, we only get $22. The reason she had two bills introduced, they were identical, is some people wanted to sign on to that bill because they supported us, and so she introduced a second one. Also, that same bill was introduced in the House of Representatives by a key leader on the House Transportation Committee. Same thing, not a tax increase, just a redistribution of the State Patrol, or the basic registration fee for the State Patrol highway account. Very key. We'll be using that during the arbitration for the contract for the 15-17 biennium. Other bills introduced were dealt with the 50th percentile, keeping us in the 50th percentile. They were introduced in both the House and the Senate. Now, granted, these five bills that I'm referring to didn't pass. Would it have made a difference for 2014? No. Does it have an effect on 2015? Yes, and we will be reintroducing those bills in 2015. Other action that's very important to all of us was the transportation revenue package. As many of you probably know, that package didn't pass, and it is eventually going to pass, but you don't hear much about it right now because it's election time, and the campaigns generally don't like to talk about tax increases during a campaign season. But after the campaign, there's going to be work again on the transportation revenue package. Senator Curtis King from Yakima, who is the chair of the Senate Transportation Committee, rolled out his transportation revenue proposal. And at the press conference, he had a very graphic explanation of his transportation plan. Right on the very, very top of that diagram was troopers' salaries. He's very supportive of the salaries, and that's very important to the transportation revenue package. Both chairs of the Senate and House Transportation Committee has petitioned the governor to let them know that there's going to be revenue available for salary increases in 2015. So what we have to do now is complete the bargaining agreement, the arbitration that has to be delivered to the governor by October 1st. Then we start moving with the legislature again to make sure the money is available for whatever the arbitrator indicates. In the meantime, we got to continue to get the word out, keep telling people that there is a need and there's a willingness of the legislature to fund a salary increase for state troopers over and above the 1 or 2% or 3% that's currently being discussed by the employer. But anyway, we'll keep you posted on that. But I hope that outlines a little bit about what happened in 2014, how it impacts 2015, and what the expectations are for 2015. We'll keep you posted.